Photo, Nathan Bullivant, Flickr. Today, Suntory announced officially that sales of the Hakushu 12-year-old single malt and the Hibiki 17-year-old blend would stop for the time being. The reason? Some of Japan's most beloved whiskey releases are vanishing. Yesterday, George Koutsakis at Forbes first reported that Hibiki 17 would no longer be on sale starting this September. Today, according to IT Media, Suntory made it official, adding that sales of Hakushu 12 are ending next month. These are not the first Japanese whiskey bottlings with age statements to no longer be offered. They probably won't be the last, either. One of the great things about writing a book on Japanese whiskey is that you have to drink it for research. However, as someone who's also a customer, it's depressing to see whiskeys you love to vanish from shelves. Hibiki 17 is one of my favorites, striking a terrific balance between flavor, aroma, quality and price. Screenshot, American Zoetrope. It's also what Bill Murray drank in Lost in Translation, for whatever that's worth. So, how did we get here? In 2014, Japan experienced a domestic whiskey boom thanks to a TV drama about Nikka's founder and father of Japanese whiskey Masataka Taketsuru. Since Taketsuru also helped set up the Yamazaki distillery and later established Yoichi, the boom caused Nikka and Suntory whiskeys to fly off the shelves. This came as Japanese whiskey was increasingly recognized globally for its quality, being hailed as world-class. It was a perfect storm, and for a brief period, Japanese whiskey makers must have been thrilled. Then, reality set in. All of Nikka's single malts with age statements vanished. The Yoichi and Miyajikyo single malts were revamped and only no age statement versions were released. Not listing an age statement allows whiskey makers more freedom in how they put a release together because they can use a wider range of whiskeys. Even without the age statement, the youngest whiskey in those single malts could be at least 3 years old, but there are also older whiskeys to balance things out. Those older whiskeys are vanishing. $1,888 bought by readers. GMG may get a commission. The reason, of course, is that 10 to 15 years before that people weren't drinking much Japanese tipple. During the early 2000s, the Japanese whiskey business was bottoming out after decades of declining sales. It was a knock-on effect. Whiskey wasn't selling, so production slowed and less spirit was put in wood to mature. The result was less old whiskey. With the current demand, the only choice is for whiskey makers to halt sales. Unlike gin or vodka, whiskey making requires maturation, so it will be years until certainly releases become widely available again. No doubt, this is one reason why in the meantime Japanese distillers like Nikka have increasingly been releasing clear spirits. Screenshot, Nikkei. In the meantime, Japanese whiskey prices have been shooting up, as Nikkei pointed out earlier this month. There have been positives. For example, Nikka's no-age statement Yoichi and Miyajikyo single malts are not only excellent but affordable. Well, at least right now. As of this minute. Known for its ability to manage casks in stock, Suntory seemed like it would fare better against the onslaught of new Japanese whiskey customers which continued to grow around the world. I've heard that Suntory is holding stock for the Olympics. But don't expect the draft to end anytime soon. Japanese whiskey sure can be expensive. While older bottlings can easily fetch thousands of dollars, read more. In 2016, Suntory CEO Takeshi Niyanami said Japanese whiskey shortages might last as long as 10 years. Nikka, however, is bound to have a harder time, because the 2014 boom really cleaned out their maturation cellars. Since Nikka fires its coal-powered Yoichi pot stills by hand, increasing production is difficult. It could take Nika even longer to recover from this sudden popularity spike. According to IT Media, Suntory is planning on increasing production capacity, including expanding its maturation abilities. ITBA as to when Hakushu 12 and Hibiki 17 will return. You have until September to snag any remaining bottles. Stock up now. Koutsakis is your slice of Asian internet culture, bringing you the latest talking points from Japan, Korea, China and beyond. Tune in every morning from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m.